Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My toddlers just went down for their nap and I'm gonna do a little nap time stay-at-home mom self-care routine, and I thought it would be fun to vlog and take you guys along with me. As a work from home mom, I often put a lot of pressure on nap time to be as productive as it can possibly be. But if you watched my goal setting video for this year, you will know that one of the big goals that I have is to get better at my work-life balance and to prioritize my health and to have less stress. So I have been trying, it doesn't always happen, I've been trying once a week, 1 out of 7 days, to take the kids nap time to do a little bit of self-care. Now self-care can look different for everybody. For me, it often looks like kind of boring things like cleaning and admin, like things that make my brain feel better. But today I'm really gonna focus on just like pampering myself, having fun, and we're gonna fit it all into about an hour and a half. Another problem that I have with sticking to my self-care routine is that I often don't have the motivation when the kids go down. Like I just don't have the energy to get up and do something for myself that takes effort, even though I know it's gonna make me feel better. So I have learned a trick for this, and it is basically to have a dopamenu. I've talked about this before on my Instagram and in my newsletter, but I have this thing called a dopamenu, and it basically looks like a restaurant menu. I made it in Canva. So this is what mine looks like, and it has a few different sections. I go into this in more detail in my newsletter, actually the one that's coming out tomorrow, I think. So if you're not signed up, go down in the description and sign up so you don't miss it. But basically there's like starters, mains, sides, desserts, and specials. So here it is closer up, and I wanted to take a minute to talk about these different categories because I find that having a tool like this is really great for structuring my self-care and making it actually purposeful since I don't have a lot of time. So the first section on my dopamenu here is starters, and this is something that is going to take you probably less than 15 minutes. You can do it in a lot of different places, and it just helps to jumpstart your executive functioning, get you moving. It's that little extra boost when you need it. And then we have this section, which is like your main meal. These are things that are going to take a little bit longer, that are maybe going to be a little bit higher effort, but are also going to have a bigger dopamine payoff. Then we have sides, and sides are things that you can add to a more boring task. So if something that you need to do for self-care is cleaning, maybe you could make it more fun with a podcast or talking to a friend while you're doing it or setting your diffuser. These are like multitasking dopamine snacks. Then desserts are sweet sometimes, according to my therapist. So for me, this is things like online shopping, scrolling social media, chocolate. Sometimes they can be really great and they definitely give me dopamine, but if I overdo it, then I end up feeling awful. And then lastly, we have specials. And these are things that just kind of happen once in a blue moon. For me, that could be taking a vacation, going to a crafting workshop and learning a new skill, or going to get a beauty service done. So this is what I'm gonna be looking at today and how I'm going to be structuring my self-care time to make sure that I'm really getting the most out of it. Right now what I'm looking for is something quick. So I want either a starter or a side, something that's just gonna give me a little boost of dopamine and give me that energy and that motivation to get started. Because I know once I get rolling on this routine, I'm gonna feel great. I just need to get started. I'm thinking that making a special drink might be kind of a fun and novel dopamine thing to do right now. So I think we will start our little self-care routine off with that. Let's go to the kitchen. This looks fun. I found a Boba Matcha kit, and it says it only takes 45 seconds to make, which is great because I'm trying to conserve time as much as I can right now. Hot water, add boba, microwave the whole thing for 45 seconds, and then put ice in. Okay, I can do that. So now that we have our fun bevy, I'm gonna do a little bit of journaling because that always puts me in a good mood. The one that I started last night is called Create Your Own Cozy, and it's like kind of a cross between a coffee table book and a journal. Like there's prompts to answer, but it's also just like about your home and your life and how to make things cozy. It's actually by an Instagrammer that I follow, Liz Marie Galvin, and it looks like it's gonna be really fun and just like, it's short, which I like. There's like 100 different numbered sections. So I'm gonna start with this, and then I haven't done my everyday presence journal yet. I'm so excited today because I am starting the new edition, which is the Coquette edition. It's got all kinds of like extra stuff in the beginning. So I added like a bunch of journaling prompts and like vision boarding exercises. And I also added a weekly review at the end of every week. So I'm really excited to start this new one. Shameless self-plug, but I literally just created this because I wanted it. We're gonna start by thinking about cozy a little bit. Okay, this matcha is very good, but it's also very cold, and I'm already a cold person, so now I'm freezing. And I'm thinking I might take a bath. A bath is one of those activities for me that like feels really like a big self-care moment, but it only takes like 15 minutes because I have ADHD and I get bored after 15 minutes. But my bathroom is clearly still very much unfinished, so I have to like clear away the construction stuff so that I can run it, you know, as you do. I personally like to watch YouTube in the bath. And I also am going to text one of my friends because I was writing down in my journal earlier that one of my goals was to be more intentional with my female friendships. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to watch a little YouTube. I am going to text a friend. I'm just going to relax because again, I get bored in like 15 minutes, so I won't even make it through a full YouTube video. Can't say I've ever taken a bath in a swimsuit before, but I also don't think I've ever taken a bath on the internet before. So there you go. The internet's weird and so is my life. Okay, I'm out of the bath. That was so relaxing, and now it's time to take care of my skin, and I'm going to be using Osea's Undaria Algae Body Oil, and I have to say a huge thank you to them for sponsoring today's video. Osea is a brand that I've loved for a really long time. I've shared them before on my channel. They are a mother-daughter founded brand in 1996. They're clean, vegan, cruelty-free. This Undaria Algae Body Oil is my holy grail body product, especially as I'm getting older. My skin is starting to lose some of its elasticity, show some signs of aging. This really helps me take care of it and replenish its moisture barrier. The Undaria seaweed is like a super ingredient for your skin. It contains a ton of really great nutrients for your skin, including 5 B vitamins as well as sodium, iron, potassium. It softens, nourishes, and firms, visibly improves your skin elasticity, and leaves you glowing, which is one of my favorite things. I'm not one to tan, but this makes my skin look so summer ready. In their Undaria Algae Body line, they also have this Undaria Algae Body Butter, and the texture of this is so nice. It is just like the most luxurious, buttery, but not greasy. That is just beautiful. Of course, I've got you guys covered with a coupon code, so if you want to try Osea's Undaria Algae Body Oil for yourself, you can use Megan Acuna 10. Click the link in my description and you will get 10% off of your purchase. Now it's time for me to get dressed. One of my biggest self-care things is getting myself dressed, and this is honestly such a struggle for me. And until I got diagnosed with ADHD, I didn't know why, but now I know that it's like a sensory processing thing. But thankfully, I have now really cultivated a wardrobe that feels very comfortable to me, and I just notice I always feel more productive and better when I get dressed. So I'm gonna pick out an outfit. This is also something that's on my dopamenu, is like styling a completely new outfit, like going on Pinterest and just like picking something and trying to recreate it. I think today I might just go basic with my favorite jeans and this top, and accessories have really been where it's at for me recently, so we'll spice it up with some of those. I am like fully in my coquette girl era, so I'm gonna spice it up with some little coquette accessories. I made this cute little charm necklace at a girls' night that I hosted recently, and I haven't actually gotten a chance to wear it yet, so I think I'm gonna wear this. So fun. I haven't worn like a piece of statement jewelry since I was like probably in high school. Should probably take off some of my other necklaces to simplify. There we go. And I'm also gonna add this little hair bow. I just wore it on an Instagram live the other day, and a lot of you guys really liked it too. I can link it for you below. I'm feeling like that's gonna be a cute vibe. The last thing I'm gonna add are these little glass strawberry earrings. If you know about the strawberries, then you know. That's a lot of strawberry, but I feel like this is my era to lean into being extra and just like not care what other people think. And this makes me really happy. So there you go. As I'm in here, I'm realizing that I have this little basket that I thrifted a while ago, and I've been meaning to hang it up right here, and it might be a little ballsy because the kids are sleeping. Actually, I think Rowan's doing quiet time because I've heard him a little bit. Sometimes he just like reads and sings in his room. It's very cute. And I'm gonna try to put this up because I always have a million books on my nightstand, and I saw darling Desi recently do this thing where she hung a basket up by her bed and she put like flowers and books in it, and that would get them off my nightstand. So we're gonna try it. Probably only have like a half an hour left until the kiddos wake up, if I'm lucky, give or take. I think I'm gonna spend that last half an hour working on a creative project, because nothing feels more self-care to me than doing a creative project, except maybe gardening, but I don't have anything to do in the garden today. Guys, I'm getting close, just to a first draft. Like, it'll have to go through a lot of revisions and everything, and even that, I don't know if I'll try to do anything with it. It really is just for me, and I think that's the key to why this feels like self-care, because it's not performative. It's not for anybody. It's not supposed to make any money. It's just like a thing that I am enjoying and loving for myself. And I'm just so proud of it. I've just been loving it. So I'm gonna work on this for a little while, start my timer, and see how far I get. My timer went off, and miraculously the kids are still asleep. So I'm gonna go back to my boring self-care roots and do a little pickup. It doesn't feel so much like a chore now that I've actually had some time to myself. It feels more like a nice thing that I'm doing for me to like reduce the mental clutter and make me feel a little bit more calm. Normally this is like the first thing I do in my self-care routine, but today I just really felt like I needed to indulge myself in some fun, frivolous activity. So that's what I did, but it is probably time to get down to business now. I have to say, more than I thought that I would. I still have like huge piles of laundry to fold, but I am starting to hear Juniper stir, so I know I'm gonna have to go get her in a second. I hope this naptime self-care routine encourages you to take just a couple minutes for yourself this week if you can. I know as a stay-at-home mom, it can feel so impossible, but even just doing this once a week has made a huge difference for me. And honestly, at the end of the day, I know my kids are gonna care more about having a happy, fulfilled, present mom than the sink being clear of dishes, you know what I mean? So I don't know, it's a balancing act. I can't do it every week, but it is really nice when I can, and I hope you get a chance to do it too. I'm probably gonna take the kids on a walk after this, kind of sneaky extra self-care in there because they love it, but also it kind of feels like parenting on easy mode, so it's good for me too. So I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I can't wait to see you again in my next video. Bye!
I follow only golden